pastime of the second part of the what we were saying. So Gauridas Pandit, um, he said, okay, you and you go. And okay, they were doing the festival for the deity's installation anniversary. So when the devotees used to come, Gauridas Pandit asked, who invited you, myself or Chaitanya Das? Then when the devotee said Chaitanya Das, then said, okay, then you go with him. And in that way, the devotees were coming to Chaitanya Das. Chaitanya Das had not place. So, but the devotees were coming, so he said, okay, what can we do? Let's start chanting and dancing. And you already came from so far. Let's just chant, dance. And some locals said, okay, we will start also some cooking, something. And the festival was going on so nice that Gaurnitai came out of the altar while Gauridas Pandit was cooking and went to dance with Chaitanya Das. They were dancing happily in ecstasy, and they said, oh, Gaurnitai are coming also. Then they were dancing and singing with them. And when Gauridas Pandit finished cooking, he came out of the temple and saw, where are Gaurnitai? Why Gaurnitai are not here? So he thought, oh, this must be something made by Chaitanya Das. Then he ran to the park where all the devotees were chanting and dancing, and he saw Gaurnitai also dancing and chanting there. Then they said, oh, you are just a rascal, and took one stick and start to run behind Gaurnitai and say, Gaurnitai, let's go back to the temple. But Gaurnitai didn't like to go. So they stayed there running from here and there. But finally Gauridas took them very like in a corner where they cannot escape. So Gaurnitai hide inside the heart of Chaitanya Das. And then immediately Gauridas understood, oh, I have committed offense to my disciple, to Chaitanya Das. Because if Gaurnitai are coming in his heart, it's because he is very beloved for them. Then he asked forgiveness. Oh, my dear Chaitanya Das, please forgive me. And because your heart is with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then your name is Hriday Chaitanya. Hriday Chaitanya means the heart of Chaitanya. So from that day, everybody called Chaitanya Das Hriday Chaitanya. And then he said, you please go all back to the temple. We will have the party there. So they all went back. And when Hriday Chaitanya was in front of the altar, Gaurnitai came back again to the altar. And in that way, all had a nice festival celebration. When you visit that temple in Ambika Kalna, you will notice that the pujari will open the door, you will have a small darshan, and then they close again the altar. So you have to wait until another devotee is coming. So when another devotee is coming, then again opening the door, and then you can see the deities a little bit, for a few seconds only. And they said that they are closing always the door of the altar because they are afraid that Gaurnitai are going in the heart of any devotee. So to don't give some chance, they just have a quick darshan every day. Jai ho, Gauridas Pandit ki jai, Gaurnitai ki jai ho. So another associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was Gopal. Gopal was a young boy. He was young, like 14 years old, something. And Mahaprabhu said, we should always chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, non-stop, no need to stop. But then said, oh, I have a problem. When I go to the toilet, it's a so contaminated place, I have to hold my tongue to don't chant because it's a polluted place. Then Gopal asked, is it possible to die in the toilet? And the answer was, yes, of course, you can die anywhere, anytime. And said, then why you stop chanting? Krishna's name is always pure. Nothing can contaminate Krishna's name. So no need to stop chanting. So when Mahaprabhu heard this, he said, oh Gopal, you are actually my guru. With this you are saying, you are instructing us. So you are guru. Then from that day, everybody start to call Gopal as Gopal Guru Goswami, and he started his own sampradaya. And he was preaching to his disciples, he came to Vrindavan and he was doing japa under this tree. So the devotees have kept his samadhi in the place where he used to chant, and kept also the tree under he was chanting. And from that time, from 500 years ago that Gopal Guru came here, the devotees are always chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So this is one of the holiest treasures of Vrindavan, because you can see here the devotion not in a big temple, but in big determination. So in 500 years, so many environmental storms, some things can happen. The Muslims came to invade, destroy the temples. The deities were hidden, everything, so many things happened. But the devotees never stopped chanting. So we are coming here to Gopal Guru Goswami Samadhi to request for his blessings, to let us always chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and keep Krishna in our heart. Shri Gopal Guru Goswami ki jai ho. Gopal Guru Goswami. Gopal Guru Goswami